What's up, guys? In today's video tutorial, we are going to be installing the EUP menu and the EUP Law and Order pack so that you can use the EUP menu. So first things first is you need to download the EUP menu. Link for that will be in the description below. When you click on that, you're just going to agree and download. You'll need to do the CAPTCHA, which this one, I don't even know what that is. I don't know, we're going to have to get another one. There we go. That's simpler. So yeah, once that downloads, then you'll also need to download the Emergency Uniforms Pack Law and Order. You have to have both of these for it to work. The menu is just the first part. So once you download that, you're going to want to download the Law and Order 7.5 auto.rar. That is the file you want to download. Now, the 7.5 at the time that you're watching this may be updated by that time, but you will want to download the latest version, and you will want to download the auto.rar. So just go ahead and download that. It is going to take, usually it takes a couple minutes or so to download the uniforms pack because it is such a large file. So while we are waiting for that to download, go ahead and open up the first, the menu part, and you're going to go into the documentation, and you're going to go into README. README is going to tell you what is required, which is this stuff here. If you do not have, 4 is optional, but it is recommended. You need to have Rage Plugin Hook 0.52 or newer, Rage Native UI 1.6 or newer, EUP Law and Order 7.5 or newer. So you're going to just install the Rage Native UI.dll into your game's root directory, and then you're going to extract the context of the plugins folder in the archive into your GTA 5 plugins folder. So what that basically is saying is you're going to open up your Grand Theft Auto root directory. You do not need OpenIV for this. Let's go ahead and move the README out of the way, just like that, and go back to your documentation folder. You're going to go to Files, RageNative.ui. Now, I do believe, let's see, this is going to be Rage Native UI is from 6.8. So you need to make sure that you're running the newest Rage Native UI. So scroll down and find Rage Native UI. Let's see, Rage Native UI. Ours is from 12/24, 2017. So do not download that Rage Native UI because that one is older. That will cause a crash in your game. So you just want to make sure you do have the latest version. And it depends on what version you are running to determine that. So I am running the latest version of Grand Theft Auto 5. So that's why I have it. You're going to go ahead and open up the EUP file folder again. And you want to get back to the plugins folder. So Rage Native, you got the plugins. You're going to just open that up. You're going to extract the contents of the plugins folder in the archive and place them into your GTA 5 plugins folder. So what that means is you get into your plugins folder. So once again, Rage Native, if you have the newest version, don't touch this one. Go into the plugins folder. That's going to be your 2 files there. So just like that, you're going to go into this plugins folder here, and you're going to put them in right there. As you can see, I've already got them, but you can just do that same thing. I'm going to skip it, but you won't have it. So it'll just drop it in as normal, and it'll be right there. It's not any farther into there. It's just your Grand Theft Auto 5 plugins, and then you're going to put it into that folder. You should see LSPD First Response and LSPD First Response.pdb and LSPDFR folder. That's what you should see. So just like this. That's what you need to see. So once you have that done, that's your menu itself. So with the menu finished, you can go ahead and close out of all the documentation for the menu. And this is still downloading. We got 35 seconds to go. So as soon as this is done downloading, then I will tell you how to do the rest, which is installing the lawandorder.rar file. It's an auto install, so you need to have OpenIV. If you do not have OpenIV, then you need to download that. But if you are at this point of modding your game, you should have that. Also, another thing, if you are getting crashes after the installation of any mod, you will want to try out the LSPDFR Troubleshooter by Albo1125. That can be found on lspdfr.com, and that will almost always find the solution of your problem, unless it was installed in the wrong spot. So, but like if the Rage Native was not updated and we put this old one in, it would find that that was not updated. So the file just finished downloading. We're going to go ahead and open that up. We can close out of there. Now this is an auto, so there's your uninstaller. If you ever want to uninstall it, you're just going to go into here, you're going to re-download it, or if you have it saved, you will just use the uninstall.oiv. But you're going to want to take the OIV file, drag it to your desktop, and there it is right there, as you can see. Now what's great about a .oiv file is that you just have to go up to here, and you're going to go to, let's try this again, right there, Open Package Installer. That is what OIV stands for. And you're just going to select the EUP LEO 7.5.oiv file. It's going to bring you up to this screen. You're going to go install. You're going to want to install this in your mods folder. And once it finishes installing, then we'll go ahead and launch Rage Plugin Hook. All right, now you do not want to run it here because it won't launch Rage, but that's it. Now it's installed. You're going to go into your Rage Plugin Hook. You're going to start Rage, and then you can either hold down the Shift key. We're going to continue without updating. You probably won't see that screen. You're going to want to click the gear icon or hold down the gear key. I don't know why Rage just crashed. Let's try that again. Probably because I'm running an outdated version. As you can see, the latest version is 0.61, but it is having issues with my controller program for the PS4. But you're going to want to click the gear icon. Yes, we know there is another version out. There we go. And you're going to want to go into your plugins page. And this is where I think a lot of people don't realize that they needed to do. But you need to make sure that this is checked. EUP menu. If that's not checked, it's not going to load when the game starts. So you're going to click Save and Launch. Make sure that EUP is loaded. Without that being loaded, you have to load it through the F4 menu, which I've never done. So I'm not. You just have to load the game that way. But I'm going to fast forward through this part, and I'm going to get into game, and then I will show you the rest of the features of EUP and how to set it up. Alrighty, so we are loaded in game. As you can see, it's giving me a EUP warning for the menu, and it's because EUP Serve and Rescue is installed, but we do not have the. I'm gonna have a gentleman call. Well, we do not have EUP Serve and Rescue installed. I'm sorry, which is that's another pack to add on. If you are looking for other uniforms, you certainly can add that in. So the default button is going to be F11 to get into the menu. And then you're going to select characters. And then you're going to go to create character. Now, you shouldn't have anything here. But you're going to just go to create character, go into name and type in anything. And then here, you'll be able to decide if you want a male or female. We'll stay with a male. Here, you're going to want to go to, you know, whatever you're looking for, you know. You can change it anything. So there's, let's see, there's 20 fathers you can have. So let's just say this guy, and then there's also 20 mothers. So you can just try to get it as close to what you're looking for as you want. You know, whatever. I mean, it doesn't, it's all your preference. So, and then if you want more of your mothers or more of your father, you know, you do all these adjustments. I mean, you can play around with it. You can make 100 characters until you have it exactly where you'd like it. And then you're going to get back out of there. You're going to go to your features. And here you will select your eyebrows. Thank you for doing that. Your eyes, nose profile, nose tips, cheekbones, chin strap, all this stuff. So then you have appearance, which this gets into your, you know, hair. So like hairstyle, you know, we can go with this guy, buzz cut, close shave. I mean, it's very customizable. So you got eyebrows, you can go balanced. I mean, you got to really just play around with it, you know, whatever you're looking for. So you can make this guy, you can have 20 different characters. So on Monday you use one, Tuesday you use another guy, you know, whatever. So very simple as long as you get this going. Now, once you get your character exactly how you want him, and that's, you know, heritage, that's, you know, all the features and everything, then you're just going to go ahead and save it. We're going to be in the test one. And then you're going to move down to EUP, Law and Order. In here now, as you can see, EUP Serve and Rescue. If I had it installed, you could use that. And that is the same. It's just going to be a .oiv file, and it'll do an auto install as long as you pick the auto install. And then here is where you can pick whichever department you're looking for. So let's say Port Authority, and let's do the Marine uniform. Well, that doesn't look too good. There we go, winter uniform. You could also do just a normal Port Authority uniform. So once you pick your uniform, then you will go to your accessories, and you can pick your hat, whichever you're looking for. They got baseball cap types. They got, I mean, just, you know, normal crazy hats. Let's see, that's going to be the security one, so we'll start there. You can do tons of choices of glasses. So pick it if you want glasses. I don't usually wear them. Even though in real life I do wear glasses nonstop, I can't see anything without them. But in-game, I do not like using glasses. You have masks if you need them. But again, as a police officer, you probably won't be using that. Then you can move your mic. You don't have to have a mic. You can have a chest mic, shoulder mic, police vest. So let's, usually I roll with the shoulder mic. And then you can change your ranks. And each uniform is going to have different stuff you can change on them. So that's it. I mean, with that, you're done. You just back out of the menu. Again, it's going to be F11 by default to get into the menu. And you just got to set up your character. And once you have your character set up, you are all good to go. You just need to pick your uniform and go on patrol, and you will be all set. So I hope this tutorial helped you out. I know it's a pretty basic installation, but I figure that you're probably already at that point. But again, it's pretty simple. Just if you need help, go back in the video and watch how it's installed. And I think the most difficult part that people have is the actual menu part. They can't figure out that you got to how to set up your character and stuff. And again, just slow down the video and go over it step by step. If you are having issues, try LSPDFR Troubleshooter. Once again, I strongly recommend that. That will get through most problems. It's very hard to diagnose problems over comments. There could be a lot of things that are making stuff go wrong, and it's very hard to figure that out just by being told what's going on, because it really can be a lot of things. So I can certainly try my best if you are having issues. But yeah, for that video tutorial, we are going to be done with this one. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If this helped you out, hit that like button down below, and I will see you guys next video.